Just days after legendary women's basketball coach Dawn Staley came out firmly in support of trans women's right to play women's sports, the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletes has effectively banned trans women from playing in its women's sports programs. The NAIA, which governs college sports at 241 mostly small colleges and universities across America, voted this week to adopt a new policy mandating the majority of its women's sports programs are only open to people assigned female at birth, effectively banning trans women from participating. It's likely the first and certainly the largest college sports organization in North America to do so. And ahead of the National Collegiate Athletic Association women's basketball final this weekend, Carolina Gamecocks coach Dawn Staley was asked a leading question from a reporter about trans women participating.
If you're a woman, you should play. If you consider yourself a woman and you want to play sports or vice versa, you should be able to play.
Do you think transgender women should be able to participate
that's your question
in
you want
basketball?
Me to ask. I mean, you want to ask, so I'll give you that, yes.
So in the NCAA, there's not currently an outright ban on trans women participating in women's sports, but trans student athletes must undergo testosterone testing. The NAIA is a smaller collegiate sports organization compared to the NCAA. It represents about 83,000 student athletes compared to over 500,000 in the NCAA. The new NAIA policy is set to go into effect in August and does have two exceptions, cheerleading and dance, which the NAIA says are open to all students regardless of gender. Under the new policy, any athlete can compete in men's divisions. Trans men can compete in women's NAIA divisions if they have not begun testosterone-based HRT. If they have started HRT, they are able to participate in activities that are internal to the institution, like workouts and practices, but individual schools will have to decide if they can compete in competition. And let's be clear, this ban is a fully political move, and much like other trans sports bans, not actually grounded in real evidence that trans women are a threat to sport fairness at the college level, or really at all. And yet organizations and anti-trans advocates and conservative pundits keep pushing that narrative, and it keeps manifesting into real-world bans like this. And the people impacted most are going to be the trans athletes who just want to compete.